Alright everybody, welcome to Software Gore, brought to you by our sponsor, my Twitch channel, where you can catch things like this live.
Welcome to the grand opening of my new volcano. And there's only one very fitting way. Oh dear.
Twitch.tv/Captain Sparkles. Why wouldn't you want to tune in? Link in the description. Let's start off with number 19. My Apple TV Crossy Road app crashes every time you get ran over. Well, I mean, the whole idea here is I think you just have to be good at it. Okay? Obviously, they just want to... They're just punishing you. It's like a battle royale game, okay? Where as soon as you lose, you have to wait another several minutes in order to queue up. So just don't suck at the game, okay? The answer here is obvious. This is just to make you better. I was rearranging the shortcuts on my desktop when this happened. It's like that's a cooler Windows logo than I have on mine. I just have the blue one. I like that, the multicolored one. What? Why is it doing that? Every time that you move the icon, it just slowly shifts everything. Very interesting. And then and then it slowly scrolls it down the next. Oh, and then it grabs another one, keeps pushing that. You can create an infinite snake, or at least of all your icons. And then I wonder if it cycles back to the left side after you go through everything. That's pretty cool, actually. I think, personally, that's a feature, not a bug. Microsoft Teams have had enough. Here's where you make a call. We're overloaded on our bandwidth, okay? Way too many people using this service. It's really degrading the quality for everyone. So that's where you make a call. All right? Oh, it's not working for you? That's a shame. I guess you'll have to try back later. Chrome is decomposing. Oh God, that's... Huh. It's a little weird. I can't say I've ever seen that happen. Maybe that's what happens when you don't close Chrome for a very long time, so it can't update. It just slowly starts to decay. I've had my arrow in the upper right hand corner indicating that there's a new update available has gone like from nothing to orange to red recently, and I'm like, does that mean it's really important that I do this? I can't really figure it out. Usually you're supposed to kind of hotfix yourself in the background, right, Chrome? This time it's like, no. I tried orange, you didn't pay attention, now I'm gonna go red. And if you still don't do it, I'm gonna crash your computer so you don't have a choice. Bit of nostalgia after Windows crashed today. Dude, honestly, I'm sad that this doesn't happen nearly as much as it used to. Like, it's the coolest thing when that takes place. Oh, nice. Over to your other monitor. Oh, we'll work on your other monitor. That's kind of a bummer, dude. But it gives you a place to kind of reposition in case you're going for a piece of art or something, but you need to reposition before you can bring it back. Oh, dude, second monitor is clutch. Doesn't interfere. That's brilliant. Journalist sucked into the void on CNN. All right, what do we have here? We got some eyelid issues. The issue seems to be material. Oh, it's getting a little bit worse. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Why did it start at the eyes? Oh. All right, she's gone. Honestly, given how many news broadcasts now have to be done remotely from people's houses, I'm genuinely surprised that there aren't more technical issues. It's really remarkable how well most of them seem to work, given all of the bandwidth issues that are currently happening right now. So we're bound to have some of these. Just surprised we don't have more. And it's so weird though, the issues always seem to start around the eyes, and it must be because, right, everything else is fairly static, but blinking happens. And so that's where the video compression has to come into effect, and so it just creates weird things right around your eyes. But of course that's the worst place for it to happen. My dad sent me this video of his game. Now, when you say his game, do you mean that your dad made this? Because there's a couple ways we could interpret this. Your dad made this game, in which case I'm genuinely impressed that he got this far. That looks pretty complicated. On the other hand, maybe it's just your dad bought this game and it was developed by a large studio, in which case, this is very interesting. Still to this day, there is no worse day one issue that I've ever seen in a game than when Unalive Island released, and they still had the debug tools enabled on the launch title, and you could no clip and fly everywhere, and I didn't play the game anymore after that. I was like, all right, well, cool, I've seen the whole thing, this is interesting, and now we're done. That was a whopper of a day one bug. LA Airport is in the heavens. I can actually see it from here. No, okay, it looks normal. I was like, hey, maybe something happened that didn't. It was like big news. I happened to not catch it, but the airport went up high, and like this is just an accurate representation of it now, updated in the video game to reflect real life. Flight simulator's got to be accurate. Now, looks like it is in fact a bug. Airport, yeah. Less planes, not a lot of planes taking off and landing, far less than usual, but it's still, elevation-wise, it's about where it should be. This looks, actually like very, oh wait, no. So that's the coast over there. This is inland back towards us, and very, very high up there. Very high up indeed. I was playing Bannerlord when all of a sudden the battle was censored. I've never heard of Bannerlord, but maybe they decided that it was a little bit too graphic. All right. This might be demonetizable on YouTube. A little bit too much gore going on here, so we'll just do you the favor. We know you're recording this, okay? And we know you want to monetize, so we'll just blur out anything that might be of questionable content. That way, we're sure you'll get whatever limited amount of ads are being put on YouTube right now in the midst of all this. We'll make sure you at least get those. All right, we're just being safe here. This is for your benefit. Clock overheated my phone. Clock closed. It's automatically closed because it was causing your phone to overheat. You can open it again later after your phone cools down. Could you say that your phone was overclocked? Oh god, that was the first comment. God dang it. I'm not clever. I'm not clever at all. Time is an illusion. I mean, it definitely is to the phone that had the overheated clock. Maybe the clock overheated here too. Just went haywire, dude. Apparently, we've learned that clocks can overheat. So, maybe look into that. You know what actually would be really an interesting explanation for this? Is if the monitor was a, like, side-scrolling, or no. It would be if the camera had a rolling shutter from side. Usually they roll vertically, but maybe this photo was actually taken sideways, and the rolling shutter captured this right as the display was in the middle of like updating the time. And so as the shutter started rolling, you would get one time on one side, and as it ends the roll, you would get the time on the other side. That would actually be a logical way that this could take place with no Photoshop, no bug on the computer. It would just be a thing. Oh boy, am I keen to see the space station. Next ISS sighting is. That'd actually be really cool if you had a home telescope and you could look. I wonder how clearly you can see it with a telescope from your house. Like, can you actually get a clear look at how all the like different components of the thing and see the shape clearly, or is it just like a shiny blur? Kind of looks like a star. I'm sure there'd be an easy way to Google this and answer, because I'm sure people have taken photos of it, but I've never really thought about that before. That'd be pretty cool. He's a really bouncy boy, even after forced to stop. He just really wants to let you know that it's there. Why have you quit Discord? That's the real question. Why would you ever have Discord closed while your computer is running? That really doesn't make sense, and I think Discord is trying to communicate that to you. It's like, if you close this, you're going to miss messages from a lot of people. All 50,000 million because I can't. God, it's so frustrating to me. All of the things that I can't clear. There are too many servers. Why are there so many servers? Oh my god. It's really, truly overwhelming. That's just a little fever. Body temperature, 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, this was simply, the temperature was taken as you jumped off of the International Space Station and was re-entering the atmosphere. And so a pretty accurate measurement at that point, although you would probably just be a gas at that point. You would have just dissociated into that bunch of hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, and that would be it. You would just populate our atmosphere and orbit the Earth forevermore at 18,000 degrees. The true power of Linux. Is this... What the heck is that? Is this Pong? Oh, I thought it was Pong. I thought it was like sideways Pong and your cursor was the thing, but only one side was visible at a time. I don't even know what's happening here. I've never used Linux. It struck me as the smart people operating system for people who know computers good. And I'm like, I don't do that, so why would I use Linux when I don't do computers good? Red on Live Online is so fun. Alright, is the horse gonna like take off or something? I want to see the horse take. Wait, no. Oh, it's gonna do the opposite. The horse has gotten revenge. What's driving its movements? Why is it going the way that it is? Thought for a second you're gonna be wasted there, dude. I was expecting wasted to come up on the screen. Turned into a dang vampire horse, dude, from Monty Python or something like that. Good lord. It's horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. Is it too hard to be straight? Is the line gonna go crooked when you want... Oh, it doesn't know what anti-aliasing is. That's truly unfortunate. Oh, never mind. It does. It's just... Why can't... You gotta love it when programs just make the simplest things so overcomplicated. I'm like, literally all I want to do is just take this line and move it. Why has it not just been coded so that that is the first action that takes place when I have the whole thing selected and I move it? And the top for the last month of Software Gore, McAfee trying its best to hold on to you. Wait, if you want to install, we'll miss you, and worse, you'll miss all the good we do. Undefined. We're not entirely sure what it is that we do that's good, but we're sure you'll come up with something if you think on it long enough and hard enough. At least, the options are still there. You can uninstall or keep it. It's just they weren't able to come up with the things that they do, which is probably nice and honest of them. So much appreciated. It's actually a bug that's kind of working in your favor. You're like, I was going to give them a chance if they could only get their words together, but they couldn't even do that. So farewell. I'll be uninstalling you. Anyway, that's it for the last month of Software Gore. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more of this. Link in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And, of course, twitch.tv/CaptainSparkles for chicken volcanoes and more. See you next time.